Anyways, we're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Okay, so we left off in the village of Akita, but Madison is also rejoining us this week. We'll deal with that here in just a second. But who wants to give like an out-of-character recap? Looking for a lot of detail just to kind of catch Madison up.
For just last week, or
since
for how long?
he's been out since the session 0. So who kind of wants to give
Jesus.
a... Yeah, it'll be a little lengthy, but...
I could do that.
Okay.
So, session 0 means that you were only there for the goblin fight.
Yes.
So after the goblins, we fought the cave full of goblins, we killed them, we rested up in the cave, and then we left and headed further down the river to the town of Gifu, where we found a tavern to stay in. And some of our party went to the defense of the waitress at the tavern. And upon killing one of the assailants, a creepy-ass dude showed up. And his name was... I am pulling it up now because I do have
Kosui.
notes. Kosui, thank you. His name was Kosui, and super creepy, but he thanked us for helping and took the body and gave us a black dragon, which is the equivalent of 1 gold here. And he told us about a place to the west that was having a village that had disappeared. So we decided to take his word and go west and check it out. We found a temple. We were also banned from that tavern, by the way. We found a temple that had been abandoned in an abandoned town. We go inside, there's some puzzles, we solve-ish the puzzles. And
Catherine, is this like when we...
And then we get attacked by skeletons. And then we kill the skeletons, and then we stick our heads through a creepy-looking, foggy black door and get sucked in, and there's a boss fight with a Lamia who had been luring the townspeople in and eating them. So after killing her, we leave the temple, and Kosui shows up again and thanks us for our services again, pays us 4 black dragons. And we return to Gifu. From Gifu, where we stay overnight, we head north along the river again, where we stop in Garasu, which seems to just be some kind of abandoned farming village. We go in, and there's like a barn-looking thing in the middle, surrounded by large wooden posts, and the land around it has been corrupted to the point where it injures you if you walk into it, and all the townspeople are gone. So we look around, find some graves and a mask that lets you see things, and oh yeah, thank you. And we put the final log into place, which you could only see with the mask. And there was magic containing something within this house that dissipates. And this giant, creepy crow dude shows up and attacks us. And we beat him up.
Motherfucker.
We beat him up. He vanishes along with all of his things, and then a bunch of specifically 12 bird people show up, who all proceed to leave except for 2 who thank us for our service and for freeing them. They had apparently encaged him but were unable to defeat him. He had been one of them, and we helped defeat him. They then departed, telling us that next time we see them, they would be able to aid us in some way. We then went through the loot from the last two dungeon, or the last two sessions, really. And then we headed further up the river to the city of Akai, which was the next place Kosui had told us about.
Village, and it's Akita.
Akita. I spelled it wrong. I went off of sound. Akita, where there's apparently some kind of something to do with flame, according to Kosui, that is destroying all of their rice.
Chokibara, is it?
And
Chochindi.
and then a Chochindi. And as far as we know, and then we ran into somebody in stocks who he was a orc of some kind, either an orc or a half orc.
Yes.
Who had been blamed for the destruction of the rice and the theft of the rice. And basically, as the session was ending, we saw the Shoshindi.
Yes.
Huh.
That is a fantastic recap. I appreciate that. So, for this session, you get essentially one use of lucky. So any reroll that you think that you need, you can take it this session. How?
Nice.
Quick question before we begin.
Okay.
Did we manage to sell the ruby and silver hair clip?
Okay, so let me divvy out some gold here. And there you go. One change that we did make, we obviously added the party loot as a character sheet. The rule is if we get into some sort of encounter and your name is not listed as claiming ownership of whatever item it is, it cannot be used in that encounter.
All right.
And I think
We are loaded, guys.
not too bad.
Let's say we could be doing worse.
Yeah. We can buy like one superior healing potion.
We're gonna need it.
You may. You very well may indeed.
Let's say the way this group goes, we will.
Okay.
It's not like there's any mobs that we can grind for money, anyways.
I guess that's the sign of don't take Phantasmal Force, take another curing. I'll just put cure wounds on there.
Spell choices are entirely up to you. All right, so let's retcon just a little bit. Richado is going to come into town. He, of course, has been separated from the group for a while. So he will meet up with your characters. I will let you guys either choose, either somewhere in town or near the stocks.
I think we should be like somewhere near the stocks because that's where we all ended last time.
Part of me really wants to suggest you find him in the stocks.
No, unfortunately, you were a good tiefling there. But
Like, the fuck out with you.
Let's not complicate this situation.
No, I agree. I completely agree.
okay, so you guys are at the stocks. You were speaking with the half orc that was again kind of paying penance, as it were, and then Richado's character will come into sight, and we'll pick up right here.
Oh, thank God. Thank the Kami.
Who are you?
me.
Welcome back. Where have you been these days?
Funny story. I actually went to take a piss on the first night and fell into the river.
Sounds about right.
I just bust out laughing at you.
So, quick catch up. There's some fire Omi of some kind named Chochindi.
How do you spell that? Thank you.
You are welcome.
Harassing this town and destroying all of their food. It might be helpful if we kill it. I don't know if we're prepared for that tonight, or if we'll want to wait for tomorrow night where we can lay a bit of a trap and have a plan ready.
I mean, there's one right over there. Don't you see it?
I'm very aware, I can see it, but do we want to make a plan instead of just charging in?
Let's make a plan now.
Hit it hard
I
until it
look at you
dies.
and go, charging in not a plan?
No, that is not a plan.
Let's make
That
a
is a
plan
death wish.
I mean, that's just like the first step of the plan. We need like more steps to the plan.
And when we fight it,
the
you can
steps
fight
that
with
I take
reckless
to run through
abandon. Here's the thing. When we do make a plan, the first thing will be you charging into it and smacking its face in. Alright? Alright.
But I mean, we are fairly well rested because of our travels, but I don't know if
Considering
we're
the
quite
nightfall,
ready.
and can any of you even perceive its shape? All I can see is its footprint right now. And given that it's, dusk right
we
now.
can produce light, but it sounds like it comes at night.
Indeed.
So we'll have to fight it at night.
There's a
Well,
lot
if
of
we-
extra steps. Finding it and attacking it and dealing with it when it's right there.
Well, your people's call.
Zubu? See if you can punch its face in.
Guess we're doing this.
Okay.
I
Guys,
was-
take a step back.
I was kind of hoping that we would be able to, like, buy some healing potions.
I'm just worried we won't be able to
What?
find it again.
Have no fear, your bard is here.
Seriously, who are you?
I'm all for hitting it in the face.
Sounds like the majority of the party is ready to tackle this. So,
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, hey.
all right. So let's set you guys here on the map. Feel free to move your markers within, the 9 squares there. You guys will be coming, obviously, from the village. You can see the rice paddies. You can see that, again, some of the burnt areas actually have grown over in these thick, kind of viney-like structures. They will be considered difficult terrain as you're moving around. Far to the west, you can see some of those footprints as it's moving in a northeasterly direction.
I guess let's head towards it. Try to cut it off.
So exactly how big is this thing?
I don't know. We didn't really get details. The plan is currently now run in and attack it.
Alright.
Good
It's
plan.
worked so far. I mean, but we're also very low on capability of healing.
We'll be okay.
you
If it
say
works,
so.
if things go horribly wrong, just run. I mean, that seems to work for you guys.
I'm ready to meet my ancestors.
Fair enough. All right. So go ahead and move your characters within range. You're obviously will be able to keep up with its slow meandering.
What is this thing?
Well, it's kind of hard to make out as obviously the vines have kind of grown over it.
Huh. Let me see here. I'm fairly curious about this. Let me see. Give me a sec. Perception?
You can make a perception. Do you have any sort of vision enhancement
No.
in the dark? Okay. It's really hard to make out. It is mostly covered in the vines.
Reiki strikes.
Okay. What are the rest of you guys doing?
I'm waiting for the frontline peeps to charge in. And I'm
Well, it's
behind
over
them.
here, right?
That is correct. Again, it's making a slow meandering towards the northeast. That sort of direction.
All right.
Are we ready, Lubu?
Are these squares are all 5 feet still?
That is correct. That is my typical unit of measurement.
And you're saying like that the dark green stuff is the vines, and that'll be difficult.
That is
terrain?
difficult terrain.
Okay.
Before they go running off,
Bye-bye, Sam.
Shizuka will cast Bless on Lubu, Ryuki, and Hal.
All right.
So
And
there it
rest.
is. Bless.
Rest.
All right, added some. Oh, there we go.
All right, and I'll add that marker on me.
So I was going to investigate
Yes,
the,
make me a roll.
the thing. A individual roll of any sort, sure.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking for investigate, but you can.
Oh, I could do that instead.
You can just add your investigate bonus to your roll if you want.
So 18.
Okay. Yeah. You can see that it is some sort of stone shrine. It is almost completely covered in vines.
I start to try and remove the vines.
Okay. You have some sort of dagger or bladed weapon. You can do so, or with your hands.
My chokuto is my
Okay.
longsword.
Not a problem.
No. Wait. So
Rapier, sorry.
are these vines like tall, or is it just ground cover?
It is ground cover, but again, it will count as difficult terrain.
So
Wait,
I can
initiative, eh?
see directly to this spot, and they can see us, right?
Yes, you can see that it's fiery footprints.
So it's kind of like a pumpkin patch or something. Something like that.
I mean,
This is a rice
fields.
field. These
Yeah, but like the vines. This is what I'm saying. Something
yeah, you
like
could
that.
think of something like that. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Should-
They
should
they
we-
are
should
obviously
we-
not natural here.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're not pumpkins. We're fucking jipping.
We'll add initiative just to make things a little easier to keep track of.
Oh,
Shit, nice.
2, 3, 4, 5. Nice initiative.
Shit.
All right, I think
All
that's
right.
everybody. All right, I think I've got the order all set. So we'll just kind of go through here and kind of declare actions of what you're going to do. It'll still be a little loose, but I know what Isao is doing, but Richado.
I am basically just waiting for the frontline to start moving
Okay.
because squish.
Makoto.
I'm gonna head towards. That's difficult terrain, so I can move this far.
Okay. Shizuka.
I am going to also move that far.
Okay, then Ryuki.
Reiki's going to move here.
All right, then Lou.
I am going to. How did it? I guess move over here, and then I'm gonna perception to see if I can see anything more significant over around the track.
Again, you can clearly make out the fiery footsteps. It's leaving flame on the ground. What is leaving them You have no idea. Cannot see. Hal.
That's as far as I can go with my increased move speed, but difficult terrain.
Okay. Isao, you start to remove the vines and stuff from the statue. You get a better look at it. There's some odd, strange... Now, they're not engravings. It's written on it, some strange runes.
Do I have any idea what they mean?
You could make an Arcana check. No idea.
They look pretty.
You suddenly think they're English?
Just on the off chance it's relevant, I'm using my action for a patient defense.
Okay.
What's the move speed penalty?
I think it's just an extra 5 when you move through difficult terrain,
Correct.
right?
It just it doubles
Yeah,
the
it's-
movement required.
Yeah.
Okay,
Moving it.
that's what I thought. So, with that patch there, that's all I can move.
Yeah, we don't have to get it down to an exact science, but, I mean, try your best. Get it close.
Okay. Alright.
Makoto.
I'm gonna try and get. I'm just gonna move through these vines and try to get. I'm gonna actually make a perception check now.
Okay.
If I notice anything that could point it out.
Again, you can see the fiery footprints. You can see it kind of press into the rice paddy there. It is leaving everything aflame. Stock and water, all.
Okay, so no like outline or anything.
I mean, it looks close to a footprint. That's the best descriptor for it.
I was thinking more like, can I see it in the rain? Like if it was kind of raining in, I could see the
Oh,
water hitting
you
it.
cannot see any sort of outline or silhouette. Shizuka.
I'm going to move over here. Actually, no. If I move here, could I still see what this statue's all about?
You can make out that there's something there, but again, it's covered in vines. It's very difficult.
So could I use a turn to like remove them?
Yeah, you would have your action to kind of start removing them. Do you have any sort of bladed weapon?
Let me check.
If not, you have to use your hands, obviously, or come up with something else.
Can I use fire?
That, I mean, yeah, that's within the realm of possibility.
So I'm going to use the cantrip produce flame, not to throw it at the statue, but just use it to burn away the things around it.
Okay. How much damage does it do?
Sacred flame does 1d8.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the damage on it.
Oop, that's the wrong one. Why am I getting a plus whatever?
I don't know, but it's 0, so.
That was the attack roll.
Oh.
Yeah. You can click produce flame, or I can, for damage. Okay. So you try to start to burn away at it. It is living matter. It's more difficult to burn. It does give way some, but not nearly as effective as you had hoped.
But is it enough that I can actually read what's underneath?
No, it would take at this rate. It will take several rounds to burn it away. Ryuki.
Okay.
I'm going to move forward. Right there.
Okay.
And I'm guessing that's all difficult terrain.
It is. You guys are in a very thick patch of it right now. Lou?
All right. So is this whole section I'm in right now difficult?
Yes.
All right.
How to, I'm guessing, about here.
What? Why is my old move showing up? Whatever. 1, 2, 4. Oh, dash action. I want to go up to the steps and really look at them.
Okay. As you get closer,
Investigate or perception?
Perception, investigate would be more like you're touching it and doing other things.
And it's currently on fire, so, you know.
Yeah. Okay, you get up very close to it. It's actually producing what you would equate to a cold heat. It does not give off the aura of fire.
Okay.
You can see kind of, again, maybe humanoid type footprint in the ground. And that's about it. Again, even this close, you do not see any sort of silhouette or anything quite like that. Hal. Oh, if you had something.
I was going to say, I just kind of relay what I see to
Okay.
the rest.
Kind of half shouting it back to the party. Hal.
Yeah.
Move there, and again, patient defense.
Okay. All right. Sal, you're left with the strange runes.
Isao is really uncertain what they mean, but he sees Shizuka trying to uncover another one and takes his action to move all the way over to her.
Great.
Oh, hello.
So that would include your dash, I'm assuming?
Correct.
Okay. Richado.
Alright, I'm going to use my bonus action to give... Who's that?
Lou?
Lou. Okay, that's who it was. Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
So I'm going to pull out my flute and dute for a few seconds while walking forward.
Okay.
What's your inspiration right now?
D6.
Okay.
Just in case it decides to be like, hey, I'm actually alive in here.
Right. Okay.
And I'm gonna move there-ish.
Lou, you feel almost like something touches you for a moment, and there's a flame that starts to appear below you. It's starting to put off that cold heat.
I take a step back and start looking around wildly,
All right,
trying to see
if you're going to do that, make me a dexterity save.
Okay. Where's my...
Ooh. Okay. Unfortunately, you weren't quick enough. You'll still be able to move out of that square, but you're going to take 2 points of damage.
Alright.
So I have typically heightened, like, just general senses. Do I see anything?
You do not
Or no?
see anything, but maybe with your third eye, you're starting to feel something. There's something like obviously you see the footsteps, but you may kind of feel that otherworldly presence. And it is now Makoto's turn.
Whose mic keeps going weird?
I don't know. I'll
That
look.
might be mine, sorry. Just gonna move up and, just keep myself at the ready.
Okay. Shizuka?
I'm going to use this time to cast Detect Evil and Good.
Okay. Let's see. One action, concentration. Okay. You are definitely getting pings on your evil radar.
Where is it specifically going?
Does it
off?
see frustration? As well as where is the creature is located. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and ping.
All right.
There were 2 pings there.
Oh, good.
Yes, one seems to be very, very close.
Upon recognizing, she's assumed that that's where the first ping was, but upon feeling the second, she'll tell Isao to get ready.
Get ready for what?
It's close. And like she'll just pull out her shield and get ready.
Okay. Ryuki.
Ryuki's going to move, yeah. Right here. And I'm guessing that's all rough terrain, so that's about all I can do.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope. I would attack it, but I don't think I can.
Okay.
I mean, you can always try.
Can I attack it, DM?
You can try. Roll d.
Alright, I'm gonna swing wildly at the air where...
What square are you
Luke-
attacking?
This one right here.
Okay.
Going to give it a go.
Okay. So you swing, obviously, wildly with your katana. Excuse me.
Katana!
Katana. And, again, like a knife through butter. A whooshing sound in the air. You do not strike anything.
Ryuki's gonna call it, "Show yourself, demon!"
Okay. At this point, Hal, you have the heightened senses. Shizuka, you have that detect evil. You are starting. Hal, you will feel like, you know that feeling you get when you think that maybe someone's watching you, and the hair on the back of your neck kind of starts
Just
to
like that
stand.
kind of pressure in the back
Right.
of your head.
That's your spider sense is tingling. Shizuka,
Quarterstaff is at the ready.
you're gonna feel.
Also, Hal,
You're
don't
gonna
forget
feel
you have
another
bless.
ping.
So there's 3 of them.
Yes. Also, Shizuka and Isao, you guys are both close. The statue is going to start emitting a very dull blue light. Again, it's still partially covered by the vines, but the light is escaping from it. Hal, it is now your turn.
Also, Hal, don't forget you have bless on you.
No, I don't.
I cast it on
Cast
you.
a second concentration spell.
That is true.
Whoopsie.
That's why I took it off.
Oh, alright.
Do I have like a direction of this pressure?
Unless your ability gives you something similar to detect evil, no.
Okay. All right.
I'm just giving you that supernatural sense since you were going out of your way to use it.
Then just like at where the last footprint showed up,
Okay.
I'm throwing a throwing knife.
Okay.
Which I need to pull up the character sheet. Which is this.
Roll me damage.
I believe that's it. Oh, right, it's on there.
Okay.
Does it
So
stick into
you
something?
throw your dagger. It kind of hangs there in midair. Kind of retreats backward a few inches. Drops to the ground.
Okay. I think I pissed it off. And then that's all. Oh, yep, found them. Guys, I found them.
Yeah, there's another one right behind us.
Proud of you.
And because this one is swarmed, I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, and back them up. Oh, and I need to mark down one throwing knife.
Okay, it is now Isao's turn. Initiative has been added.
Isao, seeing the trouble that he's in, is going to use his action to dash away from the Shrine Priestess and take an action surge to make an attack.
Okay.
Wait, where'd
Against
my
that one.
bless go? Or is that already worn off?
Concentration disappeared.
Correct.
She cast a different spell.
Yeah. Just to reveal them. So that's why I said, note to self, cast Detect Evil first.
Well, I mean, then Detect Evil goes away.
Well, at least I would know where they were.
Yeah.
Which one? You were striking the one next to Shizuka?
Yes.
That is a strike. All right. Bolt kind of lands within it, and then it will burn. The metal point dropping to the ground.
Well, that's not promising.
Okay, anything else?
That's the end.
Richado.
Oh, there's more of them.
I am going to put out more Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Since I still don't know people's names very well.
That is Hal.
Hal now has another D6.
Lou
well
got the
as-
first one.
Yeah, Lou got the first one. Hal now has the second
Okay.
one. I've got one left, but I can't put that out this turn.
Correct.
And I'm going to go cast. None of these are useful, never mind. I don't know, screw it. I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on one of them.
Okay, gotta choose one.
The one with less people next to it. This one.
Okay. I need to make a what save?
Just hit the roll.
Yeah, thank you.
You high roll or you?
Oh man, wisdom. Okay. Check something. Wisdom. Okay.
So what?
So-
Did you just mother a
So
whore?
basically, I just go, yo, your mama's so fat, and then trails off. And the creature's too stupid to actually realize, wow, that's really insulting.
Right, and takes 1 point of psychic damage.
And has a disadvantage on its next.
That is true.
Okay.
Which is very nice.
All right, so that would leave Makoto.
I'm a hex this thing.
Okay.
And let's go strength. I'm gonna weaken its strength with the hex.
Okay.
And then move in and attack.
All right. Do your worst.
That was an amazing roll.
It was not, and it is a miss.
You're not supposed to take it literally.
All right, so my turn, right? What am I working with here? Okay, one attack.
Show me what you're working.
Dabba, 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 dab. Okay, so we are going to swing at Lou. Oh man!
Lou's taking damage.
These guys are swinging at you. You said you hit its strength, right?
It has disadvantage on strength checks.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, good. That's 3 points of damage, unfortunately.
Are you kidding?
No, I am not. Okay, so let's go.
Can I take a free action to laugh in its face
Yeah,
for the
absolutely.
prettiest crit
Absolutely.
I've ever seen?
I am going to swing at Shizuka.
With disadvantage.
Dang it. That's probably still a hit with an AC 15.
17 because I have my shield active. I have my shield equipped. What is that sound I'm hearing?
That's the music.
Fire elementals.
No, it's Shizuka's mic keeps queuing in and out constantly.
There are.
That's probably my fan. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's exactly what it is, but it's all good.
AC 12. Isao?
You think I have AC 12?
No, I do not. But I.
Yep. Getting closer.
And that's all my attacks. Shizuka, your turn.
So, Shizuka will actually cast the spell Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
So, hang on, how do I just throw its details on there first? Because what happens is like she just
Click
calls
on the
upon
chat
us.
bubble next to the spell name. Or
Chat.
just click on the spell button name if there isn't a chat bubble.
No.
What kind of weapon is it?
It just says you create a floating spectral weapon that within range that lasts for the duration, and it's supposed to match the deity's weapon. It takes a similar form to it.
I mean, you can also just pick.
So, but yeah, like as a cleric of Susanoo, she would want a form. She would want a weapon similar to her deities.
Let me find you something real quick. There you go. Let's see if I can. I don't know how to make it a token real quick, but that's okay. I can move it and have it attack. So it just forms this round, and then it can start attacking next round. Is that correct?
No, it forms this round and attacks.
Okay. Who are you sending after? This one that's closest to you?
The one that's closest to me, yes.
All right.
Here's the spell card.
Thank you. So you rolled twice for a spiritual weapon?
The thing is, like, I was trying to make it over to pull up the spell card, but
Oh,
the
okay.
first roll,
So the first roll, 17 will strike.
so then damage. Level 2.
Okay.
It'll do 5 force.
Very good. Ryuki.
Oh boy. I'm excited. Ryuki's going to fly into a rage and shout, "Hark you to the tumultuous heavens!" And as he does so, a storm is going to start to gather around him.
Wow, long. Okay. 10 feet.
It's going to be the sea effect.
Okay, dex throw. Okay. My dex is at a +3.
East. Okay, 8 plus proficiency.
Yep.
Proficiency plus con. So.
Which I'm assuming is a +6 total, or is it a +5? What's your con modifier?
8 plus. My con modifier is 3.
Then it's 8 plus 6, so 14. Is that right?
I think that's
Yeah,
correct, yes.
14.
So he does beat it.
Wait. Where
So
are you
Mine's a,
sorry,
mine's a
no.
19.
13. Sorry, proficiency for our level is a 2.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It
It's
wins.
+5. Yeah, well, it wins.
Yeah,
That's
I totally win. However, on a failed save, I still take a d6 points of lightning damage.
half a d6.
No.
One
Oh,
D6
yeah,
on a
okay.
failed save.
I see.
Yeah,
That's
it's
they
1d6
weirded it
and
weird.
on a failed save
Yeah,
it halves.
I got ya.
Yeah. Oh,
Sweet.
well, let's get one down.
I'll take
They
half of
weirded
that.
it word.
It weirded
Well,
it
that's-
word.
Okay.
I'm going to then swing at it with my katana.
Okay.
My katana.
Barbarians aren't supposed to be good at talking good words.
And that is a miss.
At least it wasn't a critical miss.
Lou.
All right. This fire thing I see. Does it appear to be standing or floating?
Floating.
So tripping it is not a thing. I think I.
You could
do
certainly
with it.
try.
Leg sweep. Oh.
That's
Sweep
his way of
leg.
saying
What's your
no.
intelligence? -40?
It is an 8.
It
Okay.
does sound like it's in character. Do you want the point of inspiration?
Well, I mean,
back?
it's leaving fiery footprints, right? Choice
Yeah,
is yours.
exactly.
I mean, you still get the bonus damage.
I was gonna say. I am thoroughly convinced that I can trip a floating fire.
Okay. Power to
So
you. Of course, you roll a crit.
that hits, right? Okay, so there's the damage for that, plus Polearm Master Bop,
Okay.
and I'm using my I'm better than you to try to trip him.
Okay. So, you go to trip him, and here's what happens because it ran out of hit points.
Yes.
So perhaps the trip is really what set it over. I need all
I am
all
still-
3 characters who are within 10 foot of me to make a Constitution saving throw.
Right?
I'm not terrible at these.
I am apparently.
Yes. Ryuki and oh, there's Lou's. Okay, so Lou is the only one that's going to make it. Ryuki, Makoto, you guys will be blinded as this thing just erupts in a flash around you. You will have the blinded status.
Flashbang.
And for the record, I'm thoroughly convinced that I just tripped the thing.
Yes.
You just tripped fire.
Okay.
I mean, wait, so he's dead now, right?
He is done for.
Okay. Then I would like to take my move. It's difficult terrain, right?
It still is
So-
difficult terrain.
15's the best I can do. Alright, so... Yeah. Did that actually move me? Yeah, it did. Alright, so there's my move. And I'm done.
I'm
Okay.
going to hit it with a stick. Does the stick hit?
Let's see. AC 18 will strike. Okay. 4 points of damage.
Bonus action.
When you're hitting it, it kind of doesn't exactly feel solid. Would have been the same for you, Lou, as well.
Alright,
I'm
then
sorry, what?
When
It
you're
doesn't-
striking it, it doesn't exactly feel solid.
Okay.
12 hit.
The 12 will not.
Alright. That's it for me then.
Okay. Next would be Isao.
Isao is curious if water does anything to them. So he
Okay.
pulls out his water skin and throws it into it.
All right.
Oh no. Oh no, not this shit again.
Go ahead and make me. You're right. The cancer. Go ahead and make me a ranged attack roll with that kind of improvised weapon.
God damn.
-2 because it's not an archery roll.
23 is still very effective. So you pull out your water skin, splash it. You can see part of the flame disappear where you hit it, yet it will kind of reform. It's hard to tell if you did damage or not, but it did have an effect.
All right, and then I am going to move and take that wonderful attack of opportunity.
All right. Terrible. Okay. But that's okay. All right. Richado, right as you're getting ready to do your action,
Oh dear.
2 seconds, roll 20 is being stupid.
When isn't it?
Whoa.
Wow.
A pit of blackness just suddenly appears.
Darkness.
Is it darkness?
It is darkness.
Aha, I can still see.
Can you?
I think
It's a spell. You
maybe
have
oops.
something that does magical
Do you
darkness.
have wait, are we talking dark vision or something
Dark
better than
vision.
dark vision?
Give me 1 second.
Give me the
If it's racial dark vision, will not work in darkness. But however, the spell-like ability or spell dark vision will.
Good thing I'm already blind.
You'll just come to and you'll be like, why is everything still black? Oh, God.
Otherwise, you guys wouldn't have been able to move your tokens.
Oh, fair enough.
Obviously, that area is still under the effects of darkness.
Yes.
But it's magical darkness, right?
It is.
Darkness.
Can we attack the darkness?
Magic
Ooh,
missile.
I
This is
cast
Kingdom
magic
Hearts.
missile.
Richado,
On the
it is your
darkness.
turn.
My bad. I can discern color, or I can discern shades of gray in.
Yeah, that's
Is that
dark
dark
vision.
That's just dark vision.
Okay, never mind.
Dark vision doesn't let you see in magical darkness, is what I was saying.
That is correct.
Okay, so. Oh, I'm basically on the edge of it, so would I actually be able to see, though?
I mean, until you're out of the darkness, no, you cannot see. It's not like
okay.
it's not like you can see pitch black and then see in front of it.
Okay, so to decide what I'm going to do, what is north, and then we're going clockwise.
Okay.
I guess I'm moving further into the darkness. As I fumble my fucking way around, like a fucking idiot.
Okay. Anything else? If not, Makoto.
I'm going to call out and see if anyone else can hear me. Guys, are you still there? I can't see shit.
Yes, we're here.
I also
Marco!
Makoto, it's your turn.
No one's gonna polo?
Polo.
Ah, there we go. I found somebody.
Who's this polo person?
can I attempt another Constitution save to recover from the blindness? As my action.
What do you mean by attempt to know?
Sorry, what? Attempt to know.
Yeah. You said, can you attempt to know? What's the
Attempt
question?
to
No,
see.
Can I attempt to make a Constitution save in order to recover from this blindness? As
No, you cannot.
Lovely. I'm gonna make a listen check.
Okay. So, obviously the darkness will not prevent your ears. You can hear these creatures and their mutterings. Obviously the sound of combat around you. Nothing really out of place.
Can I head towards the sound of one of the creatures?
Yeah, it's... well, I mean, you can hear to the northeast or... Well, again, you get the vague sense. We're going to use cardinal directions as a reference. Northeast, northwest.
I mean, dark... I'm gonna move slowly this way.
Okay. All right. Anything else? If not, I'm going to take my turns.
Nope.
What is that?
I mean, I don't know. But we
What do
don't
we
see
have
it.
info?
What is what?
Okay. Makoto. You're going to get struck by a flaming hand here.
Ow.
Fiery bitch slap.
You will take 4 points of damage. Let's see. Let's go after Shizuka here. All right. Good strike. For 3 points of
Wait,
damage.
Well, I drilled 19, then 14.
Don't you worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
So how much?
Only 3 points of damage.
Okie dokie.
Okay, so on Sal. You are the luckiest son of a...
The commies smile on me.
No.
Oh,
So if these guys are burning fire, do we still not see them in the darkness?
magical darkness.
Okay. Am I getting my attack of opportunity as he enters?
It would be a reaction and you wouldn't know. So under normal circumstances, yes, you would.
Okay. Can I
Well,
perception to see if I can listen for him?
Well, how about this? I'll let you take a reaction, but at disadvantage.
Okay, that works for me. Ha!
Okay, GM's not doing that again. Again, Lou's like, I got this, and he's listening so intently. He hears something and it's like, squirrel, and just swings his glaive, actually catches something.
I didn't realize we had Kenpachi in our party.
All right.
Yeah, you didn't see the bells in my hair?
Will an AC 16 hit you
Yes.
for 5 points of damage? And I think that was all of my bad guys. Yeah, exactly. Shizuka, your turn.
Since your weapon is still active, Shizuka is going to actually step out of that dark spot.
'Kay.
I'm assuming that gets her out.
That will get you out. Obviously, you cannot see into it.
But she knows her magic weapon is still there, or her spiritual weapon is still there.
Correct, but it doesn't have any sort of sight on its own.
You could use your bonus action to move it towards another one.
Yeah, so Because it's floating, is it still encumbered by rough terrain?
No.
Alright, so let me measure this out.
I believe it can move 20 feet.
Yes, 20 feet. Hey, perfect. She's going to will it to move right here. Next to Isao.
Okay.
And have it strike that one.
Okay, roll to hit.
Spiritual weapon, go.
Wow.
Oh,
crit.
baby.
And damage, please be good.
Spiritual weapon counts as a magic weapon?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, this thing definitely finds purchase on this creature. You can see visible slashes running across it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it would be Ryuki's turn.
Reiki shuts up. Blasted demon! Rubs his eyes as he wanders off in this direction.
Very good.
Ah, shit, there goes your rage.
Now I get one more round.
Oh.
Lou, it would be your turn.
Okay.
You're-
Lou, question for
Yeah, sorry, Lou. You are obviously not blinded, but you're still in the darkness spell.
Right.
And what was that, Shizuka?
You darkness.
out of character question for DM. Is it just like I cannot see in this zone, but I can see Makoto and Ryuki, or I can't
I'm
even
on
see?
the
You could not
outside of
see.
a pitch-
You can't see through it. Treat it as though it's a wall.
So basically, the only
Technically,
one I can
if you
see
were
is just
tall
Isao.
enough, you could see over it. Yeah, think of it as a sphere.
I'm sorry, I'm short.
You'd have to be pretty tall.
Yeah.
Cast
Wait,
a
how
large
tall-
person so you can
how
see
tall is
over the
Lulu?
wall.
Right?
Wait, how tall is Lubu?
Tensor's floating disc, go! Found use!
So I'm going to take the disengage action so I don't get attacked. I can't tell if this is difficult terrain or not, for the record.
Yeah. You don't know what's going on where.
I think it's
Okay.
automatically difficult terrain because you can't see shit.
Well, how far can I go then? 15?
Yeah, half your movement would be fair.
Alright. And I'm going to remove myself from the darkness and go, light! And I'm going to use, nope, I'm going to use a second wind.
Okay.
So. Oh, 9 HP.
Okay, nice. And then it would be Hal's turn.
I forgot I was muted. I'm just
problem.
gonna attack blindly in front of me, and I'm assuming that's disadvantage.
That is correct. Okay. You will, again, find purchase in your wild swings. Alright, 5 points of damage.
And then again, the same with an unarmed strike. And that does not hit it.
That's a crit fail.
Correct.
So what, did your arm fall off?
No,
Yeah, that is a miss.
it just means that it fails.
Your arm falls off.
No, but I
It
thought
just-
like if you do crit
no.
feel like your weapon
Fumbles
drops-
aren't a thing.
Oh, okay.
Alright, next would be
He'll
a Sao.
do it on circumstance, but that's a 3.5 thing.
Okay, my bad.
Oh, everyone's done talking? Okay, here I go. I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3. Right up to this thing and start cutting out the vines with my choke.
Again, at the end of this round, you'll be able to cut away the vines. You will see, again, for all intents and purposes, the same markings as was on the one to the east.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what else I need to do. Okay. Richado, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna call out to the others again just to try and get a sense of where they are.
Over here.
Okay, yeah, you kind of shout Marco Polo.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna start heading vaguely towards the voices and the bird call that I hear.
Okay, you can move half your movement.
Oh, I forgot to do something.
Yep.
For what?
Oh, okay, I'm good.
For Hex, I assume.
Yeah, for Hex.
Ah,
Concentration.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Alright.
Anything else? If not, it's Makoto's turn.
Finding myself out. I'm gonna use that. No, Lou has one. Isao, you need a bardic inspiration for this. I'm going to go back to playing my flute and use my last bardic inspiration on Isao. So now we've got.
Okay. Lou, Hal, Isao.
Hal. Yes.
Makoto,
Yay!
your blindness is wearing off. For this round, you will be at disadvantage.
But I can see it.
Correct.
Cool, moving
Instead
my
of a big
Hex.
black blur, you start to see a big white one.
Oh dear.
Well, I'll move my Hex to the guy
Sure.
in front of me. And I'm gonna do the good old fuck this guy. At disadvantage. Yeah, that one though.
Oh, that's so good. Yeah, you slice and totally miss everywhere. Boba Fett. No, okay.
Stormtrooper aim.
Right, my turn. Okay, so on Koto.
When the stormtrooper shoots out a red shirt, will the red shirt die?
So one.
Yes.
One here on
Stormtroopers don't
Hal.
have bad aim. They were told to let them take them alive.
Yeah, but it's a so now a running meme.
Let's see. This guy's going to continue to attack Hal. Yeah, I don't think a 15 will hit you.
No. 16 would be necessary.
Let's see. We'll move. And we will go after Lou.
Okay.
That would be a 20.
Go ahead.
For 8 points of damage.
Okay. How about you?
Alright. Shizuka.
Or spiritual weapon will attack will attack that thing again. And spiritual weapon. Go.
Awesome. That is a strike. Roll damage. Alright. Again, it finds mighty purchase on it. Strikes the creature down. Again, explosion time. So, those within 10 feet will need to make Constitution saves.
So I'm assuming that's also a
Fail. Fail.
Wait, what was this?
As it exploded, another blinding light.
Oh, okay.
And what are we doing? Constitution?
Lou, yeah, you. I don't need
Jesus
eyes.
Christ, Lou.
All right, Lou is the only one. So you three will
I've already proved I don't need
will
eyes.
have blindness.
Goody! You just hear Ricardo curse to himself and he's like, fuck, not this again.
Just like the bowl of petunias. Okay. Anything else, Shizuka?
she's just going to just wait until like, God, why? But then, as for her bonus action, she'll will the weapon to move close to her.
Okay.
And she'll, and she'll just wait for this like blasted blindness to go away.
Okay. Lou, it is now your turn.
I mean, Ryuki?
All right.
Did I skip Ryuki?
Well,
You did skip Ryuki.
Fuck Ryuki. Okay, go ahead.
I'm guessing I'm not blind anymore?
Correct, but you are at disadvantage this round.
Ryuki looks around. What the fuck is going on here?
Again, you can kind of see it is emanating this strange blue light.
Ryuki's gonna yell "foul demon" at it and charge it.
Okay.
Try to attack it.
Make me an attack. You have to hit a 10 with the disadvantage.
Fuck. How?
You have Bardic Inspiration if you wish to use it.
I'm
The D6.
going to use Bardic
Yeah,
Inspiration.
it's up to you. Don't roll 1. Secretly, roll a 1.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Roll damage.
And I'm still enraging, so that plus rolling 1d6 from lightning hitting it.
Jesus. It doesn't get a dex save because it is stationary. Okay, so basically, as you cleft this shrine in twain, it does the sliding kind of bamboo. As it topples over, the light will disappear. That's on the map level, so just ignore it for now. Again, that shrine has been destroyed. You hear kind of an audible from these Chochimbi.
Take that, demon!
Very good. All right, now it would be Lou's turn.
okay. So I'm going to move to here and take my blind attack at where I think there's a fire thingy.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely.
But wait, there's more.
Oh god.
So there's my bless.
You don't
What
have
bless?
bless.
You don't have bless
It's
anymore.
gone.
Oh, god damn it.
You have Bardic Inspiration.
And
Oh,
Which is even
that
better.
network.
obviously,
Never mind.
out of character, the creature's dead, but again, you wouldn't necessarily know as you were.
Doesn't matter, still swinging.
Yeah.
Alright, so I missed.
Okay. Well, you would know. You weren't blinded. You made the save.
Oh,
So what are you
I'm
doing?
talking about this.
Oh, okay. My misunderstanding. It is in the darkness, so disadvantage.
Right.
Yeah.
I
So
don't
you,
hit it
unfortunately,
because
yeah,
I
you
rolled
definitely
my-
don't hit.
Okay. Then that's my turn.
Okay. Hal, go ahead.
Doing it again. Fuck. Unarmed strike.
Better.
I'm at the 18. It's a disadvantage. Correct.
You would be at a disadvantage, so 18. It will that the 18 will hit.
Awesome.
Okay, so the same one that you've been.
And I was on
striking.
this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's the only one I know is there. Unless I would have, like, felt this one trying to hit me. But
Okay. That is all my turns. Would be Asao next.
so when they die and make a flashing light,
Because this one
Is
was in the
light?
darkness, it would not penetrate the darkness. So you
so
would,
the light is not magical. Good to know.
but again, you wouldn't see it. You wouldn't know.
Cool.
Are the runes on the shrine carved into it?
They were not carved. They look like, again, they were, we'll just say ink or some other form of writing on it.
I'll just take the dodge action.
Okay. So that would bring us up to Richado.
So basically, I just can't see again, right?
Pretty much. Like, you got out of the darkness only to be blinded.
Yeah, at the start of this round, your blindness will drop. However, you'll be at disadvantage.
Oh, at the beginning of this turn?
Correct. You were blinded for a whole turn, right? Or no, you were not. Maybe
this
I'm
would
wrong.
be the first turn.
Okay, so you are still
this
blinded.
Is the first turn. Yeah. Okay. So I just wander. I meander around and bump into Isao. It's like, oh, hello. Are you a thing? You gonna kill me?
I could kill you, but I'm not the thing.
That.
Okay. Anything else?
Isao takes. Ricardo takes a moment to ponder this. No, because I'm once again blinded.
All right. So next would be Makoto. You are no longer at disadvantage.
My vision's returned?
It has returned.
Cool, I've got a couple things I want to do. Let me double check the cast time here. One action, okay. I'm casting Armor of Agathis,
Okay.
and I'm moving here. As well as shouting, Peter, there's one behind you!
Okay.
Hal, there's one behind you!
Who is this Peter?
My mistake.
You know it's fine. Okay. Anything else?
I was kind of expecting an opportunity attack, but okay.
Not for moving in. Oh, for moving out of range, yeah.
I was just making sure you were out of actions here. Oh,
I am.
That's not bad. However, it is only at an 18.
That still hits,
Okay.
which I'm okay with.
Why are we actually fighting in the darkness?
Ignore the hex damage.
Because Hal is extremely stubborn.
Yeah, it's good. You will take 1 point of damage. However, it will take 10. Okay.
10.
Yeah, it does not like that.
Yeah, ignore the 2.
And it's cold damage.
Now it would be Shizuka's turn.
She's actually going to call out to someone like, hello? Like, Hal? Makoto, where are you?
Busy.
I'm over here, if that helps. And it's literally right next to you.
They called for Hal or Makoto, because she knows you two are next to her.
Hal just yells out, busy.
Got 2 more over here.
Oh, wow. I'm not going to say what I just saw.
Peter, are you muted?
What's that?
I just said I'm not going to say what I just saw.
You wouldn't see it.
I am not muted. I have been talking.
Well, Discord's just being a piece of shit because it registers you muted for some reason. But anyways, she's just looking for the sound of your voice.
Yeah, I know I wouldn't see it as a character.
Yeah, Hal, you can hear me here.
So, using that, and
Let's do.
she's going to will the sword to move close to where she heard the sound. So that could be like anywhere within this range of her, because it's only 20 feet.
Okay.
So if anything, I would try to move it here.
Okay, remember you can't see in the darkness, so it's going to be fighting at disadvantage.
Right, so we'll try for that. And that's a miss.
That is correct. Okay. All right, my turn. Yay. For 4 points of damage. Let's see, I've got...
That's another Armor of Agathis.
Yep.
Damn.
It's a really good spell.
Yes, it is. Let's see, you're way out of 10 foot. So let's do Howl. That is going to...
Nice.
He's got advantage, but no, that's a miss. That is all the Chochimbi's turns. Ryuki.
I'm guessing Ryuki can like fully see now. Like he's not rolling at disadvantage anymore.
That is correct.
He's gonna look and see that he attacked a shrine. And remember that they cried in pain when he attacked the shrine. And Ryuki's gonna try real hard to think here.
Okay. Okay, what are you thinking about?
Ryuki's just like, huh, guys, let's try attacking the shrines.
Well, you know that it is not glowing blue anymore, so.
Do I see that one glowing blue?
Because you can see through the darkness, yes.
Ryuki is going to look around and see to the north that one's glowing blue, and he's going to run this way.
Okay, go ahead and take your movements. Next.
Rough terrain, that's about as far as I can go.
Even with the dash?
Oh, what does dash add? 10?
No, it doubles your movement.
It doubles.
So essentially you can
Oh,
move your
shit.
normal movement, yeah. You just
So
don't
I
really
was
get
here.
any other actions.
Well, it's not like I would need really any other actions. So I would have been 30 feet normal. Alright, yeah.
There you go.
Sweet.
Lou, it is now your turn.
Okay. Well, then I guess I'm running back into the darkness and I'm going to take a blind stab at where I think something is.
Swing it! Swing in my direction!
And Bardic Inspiration's 1d6.
Yep.
It is?
Yeah, my Bardic Inspiration is a
Okay.
1d6.
Alright, so
You will find
16 to hit.
purchase.
yes!
Nice.
Oh, that's a
And
good hit.
Bop.
bippity boppity boo.
Okay.
And because I'm still convinced I can trip these things, I'm going to try to trip it.
I think you killed it.
He did.
I tripped another one!
Nice shot, Boo!
Very good. All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Who's that? Oh good, the final boss has revealed itself.
Give me 2 seconds here.
Definitely, oh good. We're all stumbling around like idiots. Oh wait, no, it wears off this turn, so we'll actually be able to see him.
How do you know it wears off this turn?
Because
mitigating
It has
system.
every other time for everyone else.
Because Athen got over here with the last turn. Oh Jesus.
Okay, so this creature makes its presence known. From its fingertips, fires a shoot of flame across. From its fingertips, fires a shoot of flame across the space there, just lighting the patty and leaving behind a wall of flame about 10 foot tall. Also, on its actions, some magical darts emanate from its hands.
Neat.
Shizuka.
Oh, it's just, it hits regardless?
It's magic missile.
Magic missile.
Okay.
As a couple darts
Ow.
just slam into you. 5 points of damage.
Ow.
It is now Hal's turn.
Mikado, where are they?
Northeast. Something different.
I bet you the goal just means son of a bitch that hurt.
30. I'm gonna move 30 feet first and be like, oh, okay. I can
Yeah,
see.
that thing.
That's my full movement.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use action patient defense.
Okay.
Full +1 AC.
All right. All right. So we are now at Isao. I believe your blindness is wearing off. You should be at disadvantage.
Yes, I would like to try and wash the written runes off of the shrine.
Okay. By what means?
Anything I can. I have my water skin. That's about it.
Did you not throw your water skin?
You said splash, splash, but I'll grab Shizuka's water skin.
Hey!
Okay.
If that's okay with you.
Unless she's going to resist you.
At least ask first, and then she just gives it to him.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I will allow it. You take the water skin, try to rub whatever these runes off. They leave markings on your hands. Think of like oil or something like that, where it's very hard to wash off, but they do come off. You can hear a voice from the north. You know not what you do!
Well, that's why I'm trying.
Richado.
As the darkness wears, or the blindness wears off, how far can I see?
What's your normal sight? Unless something else is impeding you. I mean, you can see.
People.
Again, you're at disadvantage this round, correct? So again, it's kind of splotchy. You can still make out shapes and stuff, but fine detail you're not gonna make out.
It's like dim light. Think dim light. Without it actually being dim light.
So, I can cast more vicious mockery at people.
If you so desire.
I'm going to move forward and I'm going to hurl mad jokes at whatever the fuck that guy is up there. I'm really bad at this.
Save.
He also made the save.
This creature, again, it's very feminine in form. I don't know if you guys can see or if you've zoomed in.
No, really
I can.
can't.
We'll do this real quick so you guys can see.
Hi.
Everybody good?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Again, your spell has no effect, Makoto.
I'm gonna head out towards this thing. Well then, would you care to enlighten us as to what's going on here?
You are a perversion to the natural state. You will be cleansed. The voice is half muffled, coming from behind what appears to be maybe a porcelain mask.
Oh, I'm gonna smash that mask.
All right then. I'm applying my hex, and this time intelligence.
Oh
Okay.
boy, bless me. Question to DM.
Answer.
Where can I get a playlist of your boss music?
Yeah, talk to me after the stream, but I'm pulling everything directly from Roll20.
Okay. So at this round, I am at disadvantage, correct?
That is correct.
Shizuka's gonna wander blindly for a bit, like, God, why can't I say anything? And she's going to go. This is still all rough terrain, correct?
That is correct.
So I can only move at 30, so... And seeing this thing, she's going to will her sword to move next to Makoto.
Okay.
And that's that.
Ryuki.
Ryuki, seeing this wall of fire out in front of him, is
Unless you got mad jumping skills, you would have to run through it.
Or
around, obviously.
Lost him.
We just lost him.
Lost who?
The guy asking the question.
We lost Ryuki?
Yeah, but he's still in the game.
Good old Discord.
I'm back.
Accurate. Okay. Again. Okay, so you're planning to run around it, I'm assuming. Okay.
No, he's gonna charge the demon.
Oh, okay. I am with
You
you.
forgot the shrines thing.
That would bring us up to Lou.
Where's the actual wall fire? It's over to the side, right?
Correct.
Tier
So
was.
not in my path.
Nope.
But you wouldn't see it anyways.
1, 2. You know what? I'm taking a dash action. 1, 2, 3. Ha!
Okay.
Must
Yeah,
be
you
that.
would have heard me yelling very loudly.
Yeah, I mean, that's my turn.
Fantastic. My turn. All right, so everybody but Asao, make me a dexterity save.
Right,
Oh,
we did
good.
the
I'm good
dumb.
at those.
Okay, Makoto made it. Hal made it. Lou did not.
Next save.
Ryuki did not. Shizuka did.
Oh, wow.
Machado did. Okay, so Lou and Ryuki. All right. So essentially, vines erupt from the ground around all of your characters within 30 feet of her. They try to twist and ensnare you guys, slow your movement, just hold you in place. Several of you guys are able to kind of dodge out of the way, at least maybe temporarily. It's hard to say. However, Ryuki, Lou, they grasp hold, and they're holding tight.
So, can't move or moving
You are
hard?
unable to move.
Okay.
Shizuka. Not a good roll. 2 more darts come at you. 3 points
Stop
of damage.
throwing shit at me.
Hal, it is now your turn.
I'm going to use my movement, which, yay for a monk.
Okay.
And with my last square, I'm going to do one of those, like, kind of spinning jump hits, just for flourish,
Yeah, okay.
with my staff. Do I hope that hits, or do I Bardic Inspiration? I'm just gonna hope that hits. Does it hit?
It does not.
Fuck. Unarmed strike.
Okay. That's a crit.
Boom.
Damn.
What is that?
That is the ouch that's coming your way. Okay, you land that solid blow, maybe like right in the breadbasket or, in square in the shoulder or whatever. As soon as you hit, you can feel the cold wrap around you as kind of an icy flare comes out from her body. You take 13 points of damage.
13. Oh, damn.
It is cold damage.
That's not great.
Anything else?
I mean, that's all I can do. So, no.
Sao, your turn. No penalties.
Isao moves closer to this other shrine.
Okay.
And takes aim.
Roll to hit.
And fires, yeah.
That is a solid strike. The kami are with you this day. Oh, God. You fire your bolt at the shrine. Strikes it hard and true. The shrine just shatters like it was made of glass.
Good. End of turn.
Richado. You may be muted.
I was indeed. I'm going to start moving up.
Okay.
And double check what I've got. I guess there's really not much I can do. Does anyone need healing?
I think probably several people do.
Very much.
Hal needs it more than I do, but she's been
probably
throwing shit
just
at me.
saw like Hal punch her and his hand just get like frozen for a minute. Just like ice all up his arm.
Wait, so if your arm is now frozen, does that mean it's harder?
Shut up.
Stand, guys.
Well, no, like more striking damage.
Right.
Okay, that's a creature that I touch, so... creature of your choice that you can see.
There you go.
One healing word on Hal.
Okay.
Thank you.
There you go. You're feeling a little bit better.
For reference, that was more than half of my health.
Oh, I know.
She hit.
Remember, Maddie, healing word is a bonus action. You still have your normal action.
Can I cure wounds him as well? Unfortunately, I'm not near him.
You can only use one spell slot per turn.
Damn. Turning back, I'm going to realize that this shrine is actually still intact. And recall that people said, go beat the shit out of the shrines.
Okay.
So... going back to it, and I'm going to...
Hit it with my flute.
Is it like a wooden shrine or is it like a stone
These
shrine?
are stone shrines.
I'm just gonna take the hilt, the butt of my hilt of my sword,
Okay.
and just start beating against it.
Roll to hit.
I'm guessing that's not the actual sword then.
Yeah, just use your normal sword.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Again, the blessing of the kami. Roll damage. Okay, obviously it's not piercing damage. You are going to be able to do enough damage to this that the shrine kind of crumples. As it wasn't emanating any blue light, you don't see it get snuffed out or anything like that. But the top part of the shrine has been decimated.
I really hope we're not pissing off like some light god by doing this.
It's hard to say, but it is now
As long as it's not Susanoo.
Makoto's turn.
So your whole thing is the natural order, huh?
What?
I'm asking
Yeah. The creature does not respond. Seems to be intent on something else. It's hard to tell with a mask.
Real quick question: which one did a Sal explode?
This one.
Oh, the one by the.
Well, I'll
Yeah,
find some
got
markers
it.
to put over these.
Cool.
So,
I was like the only one I didn't say.
since I got no response, I'm just gonna say. So I guess you wouldn't mind if I did this to these shrines.
Alright, so let's see what this is.
I'm aiming for the top one.
Okay. That will strike. Roll damage.
Not amazing damage.
It is not an amazing damage. You strike it true, however, it does take some damage, but it's not enough to bring it down. Alright, I believe it's Shizuka's turn.
Question for Lou and Ryuki. Between the two of you, who could reach her and then attack her in one turn?
I could. I've got a big ass range, but I'm rooted.
Yeah, aren't you restrained?
Yeah,
So, but it's
I'm
by
rooted.
vines, correct?
Yeah.
So, could I use my spiritual weapon to cut the vines to free him?
You certainly could.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
However, I would roll very well.
Let's hope. Does that cut the vines?
Okay. Roll damage. Okay. As your spiritual weapon starts to free Lou, it's not enough to completely free him. However, he will be at advantage as he tries to get out the next round on his turn.
Okay. And that's it for me.
Okay. So now it would be Ryuki. You are rooted.
Ryuki is going to try to hack at the roots at his feet.
Okay.
Guessing roll attack.
Yeah, I mean, if you're trying to chop him, yeah. Okay. You will strike. Roll damage. Okay. Again, you start to hack it at the vines. It's not necessarily enough to free you. But, you know, maybe another round of slashing, you might be able to get out of this. Obviously, you don't have enough action left, per se, to try to escape.
Damn it. Alright.
Next would be Lou. All right.
All right.
So, let's make a save here. I'm assuming you want to escape this, or do you want to hack at him?
I would like to escape it. What do I need to roll?
Just make me a I would
It's just a strength check, isn't it?
Yeah, you can make a strength check, or I would allow athletics.
Well, let's go for. I mean, either way.
Yeah, they should be identical. Okay, so you've got enough to break yourself free. You, however, are going to be at essentially half movement, but you're also in difficult terrain to begin with. So you're not going to be quartered. Take off 10 from your movement.
Okay.
And then you've got your your half movement through that square.
So I can move spaces.
You should have. Let's see, that'd be 10. You'd be 3 spaces. Yes.
3 spaces.
3 spaces.
Okay. So barely in range. I'm going to take a swing.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't have bless or anything like that, right?
You don't have bless, but I think you have bardic inspiration still.
Yeah.
No, you used it on that fire guy. So you do
You're
not.
right, I did.
So
Does a 15 hit?
a 15 does not hit.
Well, shit. Okay then. Fortunately, that's my turn.
Okay. So, first off, Hal, you're going to be awarded an attack of opportunity. Do you wish to take it?
Oh, do I want to be dumb? Yes, I want to be dumb.
Roll to hit.
Just use your pole. It's okay.
I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration.
Okay. Roll well. Unfortunately, that's still a miss. Okay.
Well, that's everyone's bardic inspiration used.
That's all of the bardic inspiration used.
Nope, not true.
Oh, Zal still has this?
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, you have do you have an 18 in charisma? Machado?
I believe I do, actually. Hang on. No, I have a 17.
Okay.
Okay.
She kind of takes a small retreat there. More fire leaps from her hands. And she is going to make another attack.
God damn, she can run far.
She's very agile.
What a cunt hiding in the darkness.
Alright. Again, taking this opportunity. Shizuka, another 5 points of damage.
Why does she keep aiming for you?
At this point, she will really start screaming at the top of her lungs, "Stop throwing shit at me!"
Nice. That is my turn.
At this point, she's just screaming at a long line of expletives.
However, it is Hal's turn. But your expletives are heard halfway around the countryside.
Pretty much.
Fuck it. Moving here, step of the wind, to bonus action to here.
Okay.
Staff attack.
Okay, roll to hit. Strike. It's already been damaged, and that is enough. You bring your staff down. The statue disintegrates. Okay. Anything else?
No, that was all of my stuff.
Okay. Isao.
Issa's gonna take aim at the last standing shrine and fire.
Okay.
I like how we just kind of assume that we're fighting Onaga.
Part of me hopes this turns out to be a really bad idea just because my character had it.
I know internally Isao knows that the shrines have been corrupted by the writing. But it's just easier this way.
Yeah, fair enough. Most of them are gone anyways. Okay, so you take aim and fire true, striking the shrine there. Go ahead and roll damage. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Okay. Again, similar to the other one, not as grandiose, but you strike, hitting a weak point within the shrine as it kind of topples over.
Damn, hell of a shot.
Audibly from the creature to the north. No! 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 Machado, your turn.
Anything making her upset is good for me. So I'm gonna start moving around the massive fucking wall of fire. And I'm going to continue healing up poor Hal.
Thank you. Just from the distance.
Not that far.
I am now topped, I think.
Alright.
Exactly topped. Thank you very much.
Yep.
All right. So now it would be Makoto's turn.
I gave you a chance to explain. It's not our fault you didn't fucking listen. Hexblade's Curse, Eldritch Blast.
Okay. You will all die for this. That is a strike.
See if this worked the way I wanted it to.
That's some decent damage. You can see again the blast hit her square. She's still up, however. Anything else?
And I'm going to move forward.
Okay.
That's about as far as I can move.
Shizuka.
So if I cut Ryuki free, will he still have to make the save? Because you already started hacking away at the vines.
If you're
correct?
able to free him, then he will be free.
So she's going to will her spiritual weapon towards him to assist him to cut away at the vines.
Okay.
And attack.
Okay. That's good. You don't strike him. Roll damage. And that is going to be enough to free Ryuki.
And that's my turn.
I don't know if he has 3 or 4. I know Ryuki, Lou...
He should have 4. Yeah.
You should only have 3, actually.
It's per your
Should be
charisma
charisma.
modifier.
Yeah.
And he has 17 charisma.
Oh,
yeah.
which is
Okay.
I did not get Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
Okay. So Ryuki, Lou, and Isao. Got it.
So, yeah, my charisma's 0. So
And you are now free.
Well, you're not the one who applies the Bardic Inspiration.
Inspiration.
good thing.
Right.
Count our blessings.
Ryuki.
Ryuki's going to give Shizuka a thumbs up and just fucking sprint past Lubu and Ricardo.
Ricardo. Go ahead.
I'm gonna call him Ricardo.
I'm fine with this.
I'm at some point going to force you to change your character name to Richard Ricardo.
All right. Anything else? If not, it's Lou's turn.
Am I still super crippled? Or am I less super crippled?
Let's see. You did... Let's see. Your athletics. Yeah, you were able to break free.
Since I was cut free, I wasn't super
Right.
crippled, right?
Right.
Yeah, you have free movement.
Okay.
Right?
Well-
Remember, you got free and then you kind of stumbled out through. It took a lot of your movement to break
Yeah.
yourself free, essentially.
So... Does this square right here, is that going to be, I guess... What I'm trying to kind of cut a path through the less dense places so I don't have to take a movement hit.
Okay. Let's see. I do see what
where-
you're saying. So one.
I'm thinking, like, if I can make it through to here, because that looks pretty damn clear to me.
Yeah. Make me a wisdom check here, real quick.
Okay. Check or save?
Check. It's okay. I'll let you regain 5 of your movement.
I'm confused.
So as you move through,
He's letting you move 20 instead of half.
Yeah.
Which would be 15.
Okay.
4 squares.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
Still dash.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So, I'm going to try to cut her off. Yeah, right there. Good. All right. So, dash action up there.
Okay.
And, yeah.
You have her surrounded. She does not like that. Okay, so I'm going to take a couple quick actions here.
And I explode. Oh, shit.
Let's see here. No, she's pretty smart. So here's essentially what's going to happen. She is going to... Is there a saving throw on this? Lou, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okie doke.
That was a good roll there.
That isn't
Quick question.
not a good roll.
Do we still all have DM inspiration from last session?
We do.
You do?
Boom.
That's right. I'm going to go ahead and... I don't even know what's happening, but...
Actually, hold on. That would only give you advantage, which would just...
That
I thought it was lucky.
decreased by 1.
Actually, does that count as lucky, or is that just...
it counts as a lucky.
No. Hal got lucky.
Okay, so what's inspiration for how you're running it?
Yeah, it gives you advantage.
Oh, okay. Well then, no, I'm not using it.
No problem. So, you're going to take 5 points of frost damage.
Okay.
Let's see, who else? Koto's been a mouthy motherfucker.
Lol.
2 bolts erupt from her. Darts. Striking you, Makoto. 5 points of damage.
She's
Well,
consistent on that 5.
there goes my armor of Agathis. Ah!
Okay. She is not moving. She... into a bit of a mist around her, reappears. That is my turn.
Motherfucker.
Jesus, that's far.
Map not big enough.
Yeah, for real.
Alright, fuck it. Dash.
And I think you made your Constitution save there, Makoto.
Really, you think?
Yeah.
I used my action as a dash. I'm going to... I don't really have any good stuff I can do for bonus action, do I?
Don't know.
Bonus action, step of the wind.
Yeah, fuck it. Step of the wind. Get in melee.
Okay. But I don't think you have any attacks here.
I don't, but now if she leaves melee with me, I get to swing at her.
That is correct.
Unless she misty steps like she did with me, bitch.
Isao, it is now your turn.
I like how we all recognize that.
Yeah, but she's also burning spells.
Isao is going to use his inspiration.
Okay.
And probably his bardic dice. We'll see.
Okay.
Yes, he's using his bardic dice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't imagine why you would want to do that.
I don't think it will hit regardless, so I won't use it actually.
Okay, no problem.
No, I mean the... Actually, yeah.
Before you do that, I'm burning my luck point on his attack.
On my attack. Okay.
Okay.
So roll another d20, and if it's
DM will allow
hits,
it. It's thematically appropriate. Are you serious? Oh man! Did that just that literally just happened?
I mean,
That
at
was
least
the
it's not a
thing.
crit fail because you rolled with advantage and you have the 4.
Something tells you the kami maybe are interfering at this point because, again, you guys have had these extraordinary feats, things that should not have happened when dealing with these cursed shrines. And now when you're trying to finally bring this creature down, it's as if some will is imposing itself, stopping you. Richado, it's your turn.
Yeah, it's called shitty random rolls.
I'm the god of dice.
Note to self, get relentless hex.
I'm gonna start moving back around. Giant wall of fire.
You could maybe move closer to your mic.
I'm gonna start moving around
Okay.
the giant wall of fire.
Okay, wise idea.
Wow, I feel really useless without a fucking ranged weapon.
You can always pick one up.
Yeah, I'm about to start chucking spears. This is getting ridiculous.
I don't know, can I throw a dagger this far?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
No, throwing knives are 20-40.
I mean, you can. It's just
No,
a
they're
disadvantage.
20-60.
Oh, really?
Yep, I just looked at mine.
All right.
Yeah, they are.
That would put you within range then.
It would be disadvantage though, because it's a long range.
Yes.
When's that ever stopped anyone?
And she might have cover from Hal. Who knows?
That's a pretty good roll, but disadvantage. So,
Right there. It stopped you right there.
I think that's it. And Makoto.
Makoto is going to move here. And I'm gonna do another Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Get the fuck over here.
Will it strike? A 19 will hit. Okay. As you kind of catch her, plus the hex, it kind of reels her for just a second. It looks like she maybe just barely has the ability to stand, but somehow, through the force of determination, maybe preternaturally is still up. If nothing else, Shizuka.
Do I be dumb or do I be safe?
Be
I
safe,
think
I
he
have
would
an
want
idea.
the
Heal
answer.
Peter, to be honest.
I've
What?
got an idea.
Okay, what is your idea?
Throw things at it. Sharp,
Throw things
pointy things.
Already tried that, missed.
This woman has almost cat-like grace.
So how is she? Like how does she look physically?
I mean, at this point, signs of battle are showing. You know, her yukata might have rips and tears. One of the masks at her side is probably damaged or broken.
Fuck it. God damn it.
Again, Kami are just like, no.
You get nothing.
You lose everything! Ryuki.
Ryuki's going to pull out his javelin.
Okay.
And he's going to take aim for a moment. And then I am going to recklessly throw my fucking javelin.
Okay. You're throwing it through the wall of fire, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so essentially advantage and disadvantage are going to cancel each other out.
Awesome.
But on the other hand, if you hit, it's
It's a flaming javelin.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you toss.
It was worth it.
You toss your javelin. It catches fire as it goes through and kind of fizzles to the ground, skidding by Hal's feet.
Stab her with it, Hal.
However, it is Lou's turn. And he's probably getting pissed.
Yeah, a little
Also
bit.
on fire.
I feel like I'm just running laps around, not really doing much.
Oh, you need to get cardio in.
Well, here. How do I do it? Okay. It is. It is completely open, so I'm gonna take him down to here. And is this area through here relatively clear?
Yeah,
Since
I would consider that fairly unobstructed.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna run up right next to her now.
Okay.
And then I'm going to action surge because I'm freaking tired
Awesome.
of not doing
it.
anything.
Do it.
All right. With that action
Telling
surge,
us to do something.
I'm gonna whiff.
The first one misses.
First one. That's the only one.
Have you used your bonus action yet? Oh, that's only on hit, right?
That's only after hit.
I guess I'm
right.
confused. Oh, did you use the dash action
I had
first?
to use a dash action just to get to
I
it.
gotcha. Yeah. Again, just can't do it. Okay, so
Bullshit.
let me see what options I have available to me.
Power word kill.
Just shy of that level. I activate Lord Soft. Die. Okay, so this is going to be bad.
Casts Pet Rock.
Well,
Essentially, with a almost like a clawed hand, she's going to reach out at Hal.
Okay.
But however, that's going to be an AC 13.
Does not hit.
Let's see. Not a whole lot else that she can do. Can't disengage. That's my turn. Hal.
Hal is
Shit out of her.
fucking pissed. I'm burning my DM inspiration.
Okay. That is a
Nice.
strike.
That damage to me.
That does damage you for 6 points of ice, like a frosty.
That's fine. Real quick. Doing math. 17 and fuck, how is she not dead? Fuck it. Bonus action punch.
Okay. That is also a strike. As she falls over.
Okay,
The mask.
So I
Go ahead.
real quick. I regain because of Touch of Death. My wisdom plus my monk level in hit points, which is 6.
Okay.
So I kind of just like, can I, for flavor, punch her in the mask?
Yeah, absolutely. Which is where I was going with that, anyways. As you lay this last blow, the magic that she had washes. It obviously hits you, and you can see this kind of that icy aura around her break, along with the mask that she had, staring at you. Obviously, a female form, but you see what appears to be a fox. She falls unconscious to the ground.
Kind of just cracks his knuckles. Well, she was annoying. And loots the body.
Loots the
Because
body.
that is what I do.
Okay. You are
Does
going.
the fire go away?
No, that's not really magical per se. It was started by magic, but it is the fields are burning.
Oh, okay. So everything
Does
is now
the
on fire.
darkness go away?
The darkness will dissipate. It's on the map layer, and I'm not going to mess with it. So
Cool.
Too much effort.
essentially, okay. As you're looking over what she has, not a whole lot. Small pouch of coin. You're going to find 28 dragons. You'll find some random spell components.
28.
28. You will find a dagger and 2 of the masks that she had are relatively undamaged.
Does anybody
Reagan's
see my...
gonna pick his javelin back up.
It is on fire.
Shake it out first.
Makoto is going to.
Masks.
Okay, you'll just shake it out. Whatever.
What do the masks resemble?
Okay.
Foxes.
What was the thing before the masks? I'm like super
dagger.
choppy right now.
They're porcelain masks. They look very similar to this. Some might look like, one will kind of look like an oni, the other will kind of look like a geisha.
And the item before the masks was a dagger.
It is a dagger.
Okay, a dagger. Fancy dagger.
The style, most people would consider it a kris.
Ricardo's actually also going to be looking for his dagger.
Okay.
Among the...
Can you type out how to spell?
Kris.
Oh, a Chris. Gotcha. Dagger. Party loot is updated.
Now that all that's taken care of, Shizuka will actually walk up to this woman and just like grab her by the collar.
Okay. She is unconscious. Like, literally, probably concussed, passed out.
And pretty much just like
Not dead.
sling her over, and she'd look around like, does anyone have rope?
I didn't know you were into that.
She turns and glares at Ryu.
That's awesome.
Half the time.
You're right, he smiles.
Have any rope or
Nope.
not?
Let me actually check here. Give me a sec.
How much
Fuck,
away?
Valoris back again.
What happened to that rope that we used on the first night to tie up the rafts? That
I've got it.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
collected and has been reused many times.
Mm-hmm.
How's counting coins?
Clink, clink.
And very specifically took her component pouch.
Okay.
Makoto will hand Shizuka his rope.
And well, like she'll actually start going about tying this woman up.
Okay.
Like specifically her hands behind her back and binding her fingers separately. Pretty much like there's rope in between her fingers so she can't move them.
Okay. Now, DM to party question. Do you guys intend to rouse her immediately, short rest, etc.?
I would really prefer a short rest
Yeah, short rest and then interrogate.
for healing and recovering my resources.
Okay. And you guys...
Same.
Okay, so we're going to consider you guys are going to take a short rest.
I'm gonna use Song of Rest with that then.
Okay, great.
Yep. So anyone who
Perfect.
rolls hit dice to heal, add a d6.
Thank you.
Do I determine the d6 or do
Everyone.
or does... Okay, so everyone.
Yes,
individually
everyone
determines
who
theirs.
spends hit dice. That's where Bard really
No, I
shines.
don't even need to roll. I didn't lose any HP.
Leave them to die.
Oh,
Well, no, not when you're running around hitting inanimate
Okay.
objects.
I'm maxed out.
Hey, man. What can I say? They can't fight back.
She is the only thing that did damage to me, and only because I was punching her.
Yeah.
Because of your
That
reaction.
spell
right?
is awesome.
Most of my damage went to temporary HP.
And most of my stuff just went to utility.
No, I mean most of the damage I took
Oh.
was
Let's quit
temporary.
bragging before Athens starts making it harder.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh,
And
it's
then,
gotta
like,
get harder. I'm not
as the
stupid.
battle is over, she'll just dismiss the blade.
Okay. So, I think everybody's got all their hit dice and stuff in order. At this point, the fox woman will stir. What happened?
And at this, like, Shizuka will actually hold her hammer out and, like, hold it underneath her chin, like, who are you?
Okay, you can. No insight roll is needed. You can see the fear in this fox woman's eyes. I don't understand. What's going on?
Put the weapon away, Shizuka.
And then Shizuka will actually speak in Sylvan and say, you attacked us. Why?
What?
Well, does she respond to Sylvan?
Where's Kisei? Yeah, without
others.
dropping a beat.
Who's Kisei?
Or was that in Sylvan?
The fox lady did not reply in Sylvan, replied in common.
Okay.
Who's Kisei?
My son.
Shizuka will pull her hammer back.
What?
I ask her,
Why am I bound? What is this? And she kind of looks at her accoutrement that she has on.
Wait. I got some for this. It's called an insight check.
Oh God. What are you in?
I believe everything she's saying.
Her emotions and words seem genuine.
So you
Not
don't.
that I would know any better.
Makoto's got to kneel. Can you tell me what you remember?
She kind of think of like people when they go under hypnosis, they kind of slip away into their mind palace or whatever you want to call it for a moment. You can kind of see that on her face and in her expressions, like she's trying to recall. I remember we were outside in the woods, and then she kind of winces in pain. Something hit me from behind.
What's today's date?
She will give. I mean, she's like. She'll give a holiday like All's Feast, which your characters would know has been months past.
Do you recognize this? And Hal holds up one of the porcelain masks.
No, it's. Did you take a preference, or you pull one at random?
I just pulled one at random. I didn't look at him. I'm just
pulling the one that kind of looks like a geisha. It's beautiful.
This was hovering around you. You were wearing a different one.
I'm sorry.
Guys,
You don't
are we
need to
okay?
apologize for something that you weren't in control for.
Are we okay with cutting her free? This kind of feels wrong.
Did I kill anyone?
No.
Not that I know of, but you have been burning rice patties.
Oh no.
Hold still, girly. Reiki pulls out his katana, and he uncuts the ropes. He cuts the ropes.
I can't thank you enough. I have to go. I have to find Kisei.
Hold on a moment. You might still have some information we can use. Isao, can you mimic some of those scrollings from the shrines?
I could give it a try. I don't really want to write them out, but I'll try and describe them as best I can.
Okay. So you give a recount of, again, your character has probably the most intimate knowledge of these as being closest to them and wiping them away. Give a kind of a recount of these runes. As you're describing them, you can kind of see in her eyes, the eyes and the mind understands, but perhaps the soul does not. She's, no, stop! And very forcefully.
Oh, have I upset you?
I just... That... The man... Oh, it
What
was
man?
it was a man. I know it. All I remember is darkness. I'm sorry.
Do you remember a race, a voice, smells, anything?
I don't...
Do you remember where you were?
At this point, she will kind of, her shoulders will roll back. Her eyes will kind of roll back into her head for a little bit. Start to almost half convulse.
I'm gonna catch her.
And at this point, she'll speak, but the voice won't exactly be her own. Mikaboshi, he is coming. And she'll kind of faint.
Can we get a spelling on that name?
Yeah. 2 seconds. Anyone with religion may also make a roll at this point.
I will. It's, by the way, spelling is Mikaboshi.
Yep, that is correct.
Can you type that?
Here we go.
Thank you.
Also, religion.
Okay, Mikaboshi, your character would intimately know a lot about this character. 1 second as I reference a sheet.
I know what it is.
At least it wasn't the name Kosui.
Kosui could be Mikaboshi, who knows?
Okay, Mikaboshi, associated with death. Also with deceit. Most times he's referred to as like an old man. Long nose. Again, typically not one of the major kami that's actively worshipped, so to speak, because so closely associated with not just natural death, but just like incoming death, murder.
Lovely.
Yeah. In terms of alignment, most people would say evil.
Really?
Correct.
Shizuko relays this information to the party, adding like, well, this is disturbing.
Well, first things first, let's get her back to town. She's clearly been through a lot.
Okay.
Will she be welcome there?
I don't see
Maybe.
why not.
They locked up that orc instead of her. They clearly don't know it was her.
Perhaps
I mean,
we
also-
can just say we murdered the one who did this. She seems innocent enough.
As we're going into town, Isao would like to keep an eye out to see if anyone is shocked to see her beyond just her being back. But
Okay, you may make me an insight roll.
I mean, since she's unconscious,
Yeah, okay.
if no one else is volunteering, I'll be carrying her.
Okay, no problem. She doesn't weigh a whole lot. As you're coming back into town, obviously you're going to catch the eyes of a lot of villagers around. They saw the dancing fire and flame, that sort of thing. It's really easy to pick up, especially at night. It's usually, again, the most trouble that they've seen really was the fiery footsteps. They know of, the burning fields and such, but the bright flashes and that sort of thing was definitely out of ordinary. So as you're moving her back, they are looking at her, but curiosity is kind of what you'll garner from it.
Nothing beyond just the curiosity.
Yeah, perhaps because of the race?
Hal's going to kind of lead the way to a tavern he probably saw on the way in.
We will call it the Rusty Dagger.
Cool.
Sounds like a lovely little tavern.
Yeah, there are quite a few farmers in here, even at this late hour. Doesn't take an insight roll to notice that a lot of them are kind of drinking away their sorrows. It's not a very lively place, though there are quite a few patrons.
I'll flag down the barkeep and say, food, drink, and rooms for the night for my companions and I. And I'll mention there are 3, 6, 7, 8 of us.
Yeah, it's a stouty type dwarf. Was that you out there?
Aye.
Aye, the Shushinbi have been brought low.
They're gone, you say? Is it true?
The ones that were out there tonight have been defeated. As far as I know, that should clear them up, but we'll most likely be resting here for a day or two.
Okay. During this conversation, when you guys say that, you have taken care of the threat, the Chochinbi, a lot of the villagers are eyeing you guys.
Is there a problem?
I hate having this many eyes on me.
Like Shizuka will
I kind of
speak.
start glaring at them because I don't like being stared at.
Yeah, it's it's a mixed bag. Some of them will divert their eyes. Some of them will look at you and almost with hope.
So we'll stick around tomorrow night, make sure they don't return, but we hope this should take care of your problems.
Hi.
Ryuki's going to look at him and says, "The shrine's out in the fields. Are there more of those?"
Shrines? I don't remember any shrines.
There were some statues out in the fields.
I don't get away from my bar much. If what you say is true, you have our thanks.
Yes, I would like
I can see
to.
that.
So I would like to go to one of the tables and see if anyone recognizes the name of the Nine Tails brother.
Okay.
Oh, Mikaboshi?
No, not Mikaboshi.
That's
Kisei,
different.
whatever his name is.
Don't frighten the people.
The Nine Tails
Son?
brother?
The fox, she mentioned her brother's name.
You made her son?
Her son.
Her son,
Okay,
yes.
yeah,
Sorry.
no,
Son.
not a problem.
Son, sorry.
Okay, so...
Wait. I missed this detail. She has 9 tails?
I call her a Nine Tail because she was wearing the
The fox
Have you
mask.
seen her token?
the
Nine Tails or
She
Kitsune?
she is not wearing, like, just a fox mask. She is a fox.
Ah, Kitsune.
Correct.
Fucking furries.
Okay, so you spend some time kind of hobnobbing with some of the locals there. They are going to tell you they did hear of a very small village. Let me flip maps here real quick. Again, it's in the woods is what they know. It's kind of northeast of here. Wouldn't
North and across
wouldn't
the
be
river.
too far, but they don't know if it's true. They have seen kitsune around this area before, but it's kind of one of those like is it Bigfoot? Because kitsune are incredibly kind of rare in these parts.
Maybe the young woman will have more information when she wakes up. Yeah. I think Isao is going to prepare himself for an evening in bed.
I do believe if we're getting a room, there should be a separate room for Shizuka and the lady.
Do you have the money for that?
I might have the money for that.
As a group, yes, we do have the money for that.
Fine,
So-
that's also fair.
If we honestly, how many? I will also ask, like, how many to a room here?
As far as beds, they have a few different types of rooms. They do have kind of some set aside for more adventuring type groups. Not too many. Those rooms would have 4 beds each. And then, of course, the standard rooms would have 1 or 2.
Okay, so then it would be a 4 and 2 twos.
Okay.
Would be the easiest breakdown.
Yeah, he'll talk to you. You guys, if what you say is true, you done us a big favor. You know, I'll do it for 4 gold. 4 dragons.
Is that including, like, food and drink for the evening?
For the evening. Again, you have... He wasn't necessarily negotiating it in the price, but a lot of people are already starting to offer things to you guys.
So I'll pull the 4 from the party. I'll pull the 4 from the party fund.
Okay.
Ricardo's actually going to interject here for a second and approach the tavern owner. What?
I know what you're doing.
Oh god.
And is going to introduce himself as a traveling gleeman. Mayhaps I'd be able to interest all of your patrons in some song and merriment for the evening.
Mayhaps.
I think the lads could use a good pickup. Anything that you make will be yours. But if you toss a coin my way, I won't turn it down.
I was going to say, mayhaps you'd take off from the room fee for my companions?
He kind of looks at you. He knows that you guys are getting a pretty good discount.
Give the man, I'll say to Ricardo, give the man a break. He's already given us a discount.
Fair enough. Thank you for your... Ricardo will offer a deep courtesy.
Okay.
And say thank you very much for your hospitality.
Was that you were going to
already
bed?
went to bed.
That or there you pulled a Lubu. This boring.
No, he's still going to go play. It's just back out.
Oh, Isao typed in a bunch of Z's.
Very good. Okay, some time's gonna pass. Obviously, I think a lot of your characters are going to eat, maybe drink, make merry. About 45 minutes is going to pass when a strange patron to most is going to enter the bar.
Is it Kosui?
It is Kosui. He walks in. His shoulders are tall and square. He eyes you guys, holds up his hand, kind of shakes a finger at you guys, and a big old smile on his face.
Oh, come on. We were having a nice meal, and then you show up.
Oh, gentlemen. Oh, thank you. Garasu, was it? What a great find. You have my eternal thanks. And he bows.
You're welcome for that. Tell me, Kosue, how is it that you know exactly what we've... Other than, you know, we are greatly appreciative of your information, but how is it that you know exactly when we've done it?
He replies to Shizuka, You look me in the eyes, yet you stab me in the back. Again, it is my business to know such things.
At this, like, Shizuka just sighs, but says anyways. But regardless, if
Makoto just jokingly just turns to the rest of the party. All right, which of you is sending him information via carrier pigeon?
Crickets.
Regardless, close away.
Joke falls flat.
Regardless, close away. If it not for your information, we would not have been able to intervene when we did.
Yes, beneficial to us both, I think. Need you anything before your journeys?
Less of you.
I do need something that you might be able to procure.
Oh, I am all ears, my friend.
Normally, it's tasked to make our own tools, but I need a set, and I don't want to take the time.
A set pilfering, I think. I can see what I might have. He kind of rummages around in his tabard. Out of character, you were looking for locks of picking?
Yes, thieves' tools.
Okay.
It's more than just lock.
Yeah, I understand. He'll kind of reach around. Oh, what? Yes, this. And he will hand you a small, like a very small wooden crate. The top will kind of slide away, revealing some tools. I think you will find this to your liking.
Yes. Nice and subtle.
He'll just smile at that. Everyone knows he is definitely not subtle.
Not in the slightest.
But I come not for business tonight. You may find me in the morning, perhaps, but I shall be in touch. Again, many thanks for Garasu. The souls of the departed can finally find rest.
Closely, before you go, I have one question for you.
Yes.
Does the name Kisei ring any bells?
Kisei, fox and tail. Yes, Kasune, I believe. A village not far, I think you will find. But you already knew that. He'll kind of wink at you.
And
Just, like,
I'm,
nod to him.
before he leaves, going to hand him a piece of parchment that has the Fox Lady's words on it from when she kind of went trancy, which I don't remember the exact, but it was the name. And it was like, he is returning or something like that, right?
Okay. Do you have parchment and quill, ink, that sort of thing?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Can I just, like, with some charcoal from the candle, scroll it on, like, I don't know, a piece of, like, scrap cloth?
Could I just... I got a better question. Could I just make a mark real quick of the name using prestidigitation?
I don't... Can you link that spell real quick? I think that would be within the bounds.
It's like party tricks.
Yeah.
The name just floats in the air, but in front of him.
Oh no, I specifically wanted to give her words that she gave.
Yeah, I was going to just use that with a quick illusory image.
Okay. So I imagine the conversation probably went something like Hal was looking for something to write on. What are you doing? This. Okay.
Fuck it. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll move things along. Yeah. Oh. He'll kind of look at that. Everyone present may make me an insight check.
I guess I wouldn't be present considering that I'm playing. Also, do you need a perform check?
We will.
Okay.
And I'm going to
I'm
use
gonna
my
use I'm gonna use
inspiration.
my inspiration on this.
Okay.
I'm so glad I did. It was so useful.
I'm glad I did.
Mine would have been good.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But Shizuka and Isao will kind of, again, you'll read into maybe his facial features. Oh, makeup. Most people do not speak of this kami, but I know a little. Again, those who read into it, you can see that he perhaps is not telling everything he knows.
Makoto's going
Shizuka
to.
is not going to push, but she's going to hold her
noted.
tongue.
Makoto is actually going to just ask, is there anything that you could tell us that will help us?
I would recommend if you find a knight or priest of Mikaboshi that you turn tail and run away.
Fair enough.
He's not paying attention to his
Unsavory
vision.
types, for the most part. Not fine, upstanding adventurers like yourself, or scholarly type. He kind of does a self-introspection. It's obvious that he's referring to himself. Again, scholarly type. But I keep you. You must find your rest so you can help others do the same. I bid you good evening.
Good evening.
May the kami watch over you. And like she like does a priestly bow toward Kosue.
As he's leaving, oh, I almost forgot. He will shift in his tabard, find a small pouch, and toss it towards the party.
Missile snare.
I don't think it works that way, but how you were first these, you can reach out, snatch the purse. You can feel its heft. Sounds like coin.
I look inside and just do a quick count.
Okay. You are going to count 23 black dragons.
Generous as always.
And he heads out the door.
Well, I'll pocket them.
Oh, I just tossed him in party fund already.
Yeah.
In total, how many black dragons do we have?
23 and a half, or 25 and a half.
Yeah, that half one was kind of weird, but
Well, it's because we spent 2.5 on the room last night. Or
Yeah,
at the
I know.
last inn.
several days ago.
Yeah. I was gonna stay up for a bit, eating, drinking.
Yeah. Again, a lot of the townsfolk, they will approach you. Richardo, can you make me your performance roll?
Sure thing.
He's gonna drink more after seeing. She's
The more you drink, the better I sound.
Question: would I do performance or would I do with the tool, or does it just not matter?
I think the tool just uses proficiency, so
Oh yeah, it does. So
it would be the same as
Player's
performance.
choice. Yeah, I don't think it particularly matters.
I think you've got the same bonus regardless.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
So you pluck away at your shamisen. Again, it might not be the best performance that you've ever given, but it's a decent one. It's enough to, again, liven the mood a little bit in this establishment. People are making a little more merry. More hope kind of permeates from a lot of the faces here.
yay.
All right. And again, the townsfolk, they will, if allowed, some are a little pushier than others, but they will try to converse with you, get to know you, talk about things. Whether you guys go into detail, that's up to you, but they will warm up to you for sure.
Ray
I will-
himself seems to be in a much worse mood since he saw Ghostwing. He does not like
I
it
will-
much.
I will give them grandiose made-up tales about living in a monastery on a mountain.
Okay. Are they true tales?
I mean, they're vaguely adjacent to true.
You're embellishing a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, he's embellishing a bit. But just he's talking about the activities that you would have on the mountain and like the morning routines and stuff, but like embellishing them to make them sound much more grandiose than like, sat in a room on a mountain for like a couple of years.
Very good. Again, most of the people will enjoy this. Some of the people who notice that you're embellishing will still mostly enjoy the story for what it is. You know, it's entertainment. It's they just want to feel good and happy, it seems. All right. Anything else? What's the plan as far as the next step for the party?
Well, Shizuka had a question.
Okay. What's the question?
Well, like for just like a random person.
Sure.
She'll ask. So, question about that half-orc that's in the stock. That means he's free now, correct? Now that we've proven his innocence.
They'll kind of look at you questioningly. Why?
We were under the impression he was locked up because he was accused of destroying the crops.
How do we know he didn't summon those foul things?
We handled what was summoning them.
It's not my decision. If you might want to speak with the elder.
Thank you.
The general consensus here is
that he summoned them to
or
wreak havoc.
Regardless, summoned or not, most people are casting blame on that character.
Orc bad. Orc go jail.
Which is not uncommon. I mean, they're not typically viewed as a very friendly race.
In that case, Shizuka will actually stand up and stand next to Richado and pull out her ocarina.
Okay. Gonna join in?
You actually have an ocarina?
Yep.
Time.
That's hilarious.
And she's actually gonna join in the performance.
Okay. Let's see how you do here. Oh yeah, you hit all those melodies. Just you take a few moments, listen to the music, and you're like, I got this. You just jump right in, start doing, filling in nice little melodies on top of the shamisen.
Mm-hmm.
The people of the bar definitely like this.
A lot of people are
they
just
like something. That means it's time for me to mess it up.
Uh-oh.
Oh God, please no.
Well, they're kind of distracted by the performance. Reiki's gonna slip out the bar.
Okay, no problem.
Makoto was actually the funny thing is I was planning on doing the same thing.
Okay.
Hang on. This is what Shizuka is playing.
Hal's gonna finish up his meal and head to bed in the big room.
Okay, not a problem. All right, so we're about 5 minutes from our normal end time here. Does anybody anything that they feel that we need to go over quick?
Not really.
I mean, I don't want to necessarily cut you guys off from the little bit of role playing that was going on here, but what does the party intend to do next? Is really my main question. This is one of the few times where you don't have a lot of directions being pulled or not being pulled incredibly hard.
My plan this time around, I was going to suggest to the party that now that we've handled what was, plaguing this town, we've proved the half-orc's innocence, so we can plead his case to the elder.
Okay.
And perhaps let him go. And then after that, she would recommend we investigate this case that we have with this woman and her missing son.
Oh, I was going to recommend that we take her back to her
village.
Okay.
Village and do that and let her figure it out and continue with the mission that we're actually getting paid for. But that's because Hal is very job oriented.
I mean, taking her back to her village is probably the best bet. I mean, they might have.
From my perspective, at least, because if we bring her with us, she's just going to slow us down. And if we leave her here, that's kind of dishonorable to just leave her in a strange land.
Yeah. To which Shizuku will agree, but you know.
I mean, strange guys burning crop forests also might tangentially pertain to our original quest of why are all of our shipments going away?
Well, you guys would garner some information, and I think a lot of player characters figured it out as well. Without, again, it's not just lumber and stuff that's being funneled down the river. Supplies such as rice and that sort of thing are a big commodity in Dynast as well. So if they're able to recoup their paddies, then production of rice will increase, and then they can continue on with surplus shipments. You might not have all the particulars, but that would be a logical conclusion a lot of you could come to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of your characters, I don't want to tell you how to feel, but you would not be out of place thinking that you guys have really taken that first step towards fulfilling your guys' goal.
Yay.
Okay.
Then yeah, I definitely want to get the fox lady back to her village. Ask a few questions about if they know what's going on. What's been causing these strange occurrences, the appearance of these spirits and other foul entities.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, so we will go ahead and call it here. Sounds like we got a game plan for next time. Again, I will let you guys know Friday after the community meeting, which is at 9 o'clock, if you guys can make it. I'd like to see you there. It's more than just, I guess, critical impact. It's going to be quite a few people. We'll talk about kind of what else we do around the community and that sort of thing. So 9 o'clock Friday, and then I will immediately reach out and confirm if we are going to play on the 4th of July. As of now, I think it's pretty safe to assume that we will have the players here to do something for sure.
How long do meetings normally run?
If I had to guess a rough estimate, I would say maybe between an hour and a half.
All right.
Well, 5 of everybody but Lux or Lubu and Asao will most likely not be able to attend, or we'll have to leave early. Yeah, we have our other game.
Nope, I totally understand.
9:30. So
Fridays are difficult for several people.
Also, I just realized something.
What's that?
We don't know this woman's name.